Chahidele to all those who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person. I offer you a milk tea of loving kindness and compassion from Shakyamuni Buddha's begging bowl, which Shakyamuni Buddha accumulated for 3 countless eons. And then he kept that through his perfection of forbearance. So I offer these all the higher realms, the higher beings in the higher realms, pure land, and I dedicate it all sentient beings in the lower realms.
We will begin today's practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Manam Gadan Yambe Senje Donje Deva Dan Deva Jadan Dembar George Donger Dan Donger Jadan Dava George Donger Mebe Deva Dan Mindava George Niren Jadan Yedan Darva Danyon La Neva George.
May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana.
Joy good lie my Lord, John Joy Barda da John Je, Nyan Dan Ga John Roger Lama Zanje Rezon Joy good Lama Lord, John Joy Barda da John Je. In the
Guru Deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. May the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Namora Najaya Namo Bhagavate Beza Sara Dramardan Tadangadaya Arde Samya Sambudaya Daya Dai Wan Benzen Benze Man Benze Ma Denzon Ben Man Beyan Benze Man bodhicitta Ben Man bodhi Benjo Basan Karmana Benze Sarva Karm Avarana Bejodan Benze Sovai Namorana Jaya Namo Bhagavate Beza Sara Dhamaradan Tadangadaya Arde Samya Sambudaya Daya Dai Wan Benze Benze Ma Benze Ma Tenzon Ben ma be yan ben ze ma bo de zi dan ben ma bo de min do ba zai karma nan be sarva karma avara nan be jodan ben ze zo vai namo ra na joy ya ya namo bhangava den be za sara jam Tadanga daya arde samnya sambadaya daya dai wan benzen benzen mahan benzen maha denzon benzen mahan beyan benzen mahan bodhe zidan benzen mahan bodhe mendo bazan karma nan benzen sarva karma avara nan bejodan benzen soa. Den Garchen Rinpoche Bedanye den Zambala dan Yermya Jan Jon Dan Sun Jian Guan Gan Doi Garman Zhen Bia Zi Jian Bar Li Jian Dan Doi Ji Ge Shang Ga Dan Ni Don Zhe Be Ga Doi Ji Bia Mar Ga Doi Nga Dia Wan Xie Ge Jian Be Den De Den Zhen Jia Jie Dor Jie Xue De Lai Dai Jue Guan Be Lai Ma Dan Jin Jie Don Jie Si Jie Jian Wei Gu Den Jia Ye Yun Sen Zhe Be De Den Ye Dai Lao Zun Jiu Zun Jiu Zun Jie Jian Ban Dai Zhen Ni Zun Ye Ge Le Wan Zhe Ran Zhe Ye Xie Jian Dan Zhu.
Page 3. In an instant, I become the Yidam deity in the space in front on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus moon and sun sits the root guru, inseparable from Supreme Lord Jigten Sumgun. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands in the Mara mudras subduing and meditation mudras. He is surrounded by golden garland of ultimate lineage, along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, to the right and left upon the lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the 3 jewels and the Dharma protectors gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the 3 syllables at the 3 places invites the wisdom beings in identical form.
Cho San Za San Jian Cun Guar Dan Jie Nguan Mon Dan Jian De Ye Ge Jie La Zhuo Lai Jie Jian Nen De Xie So Sor Dong Yuan Zhe Dan Zo Jie Gun Ben Den Do San Jie Be Gar Jie Den Bai Xue San Ye Yuan De Bong Be Dan Ye La Xian De Zhan Yuan Lue Jiao Qiao Jiao Wu.
Victorious Lord Chöpa, endowed with 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, By the power of the previous vows which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe, I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities. I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space. Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones. I offer you a mandala of 1 billion universes of all the 10 directions laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. The 7 branches of the Matrayana that are called Golden Temple Sarkama prayer will recite in English only. I gaze upon the Supreme Self-Arisen Lama, seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne here in the mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is in the Supreme Palace of all the victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharma Dhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Mars are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of all the 3 times of the 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body, adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. 3 kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss, bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomenon to be unborn, thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharma Dhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the 3 times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possesses limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing, supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharma Dhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offerings, rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the 3 times, thereby filling the spheres of realms. I make offerings to the victorious ones of the 3 times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the 3 times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of Compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting, the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, Immaculate Victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama. Lord of Dharma, please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordially emptiness of all phenomenon is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the supreme victorious one, the 5 families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomenon, the ocean-like samadhi oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of great fierce, wrathful out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hong and Pe. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind. Within the mode of abiding, of unchanging non-duality, the unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomenon are primally and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything, I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations, and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious ones, please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protectors, you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama. Likewise, may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus, may anybody just by hearing my name or remembering me be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of 3 times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara.
De San Je Jian Go Loi Gor Wai Dan Dor Je San Jian Ngo Wen Zoi Je Zor Gor Zoi Nan Doi Ge Zoi Jian Zoi Ge Ge Zai Gong Bai Lai Mian Do Zhe Ngo.
To the Guru who embodies all the Sugatas of the 3 times, I respectfully pay homage with my 3 doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the 3 poisons. I fully rejoice in the 3 secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the 3 vehicles and remain in the nature of the 3 Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the 3 spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the 3 kayas. Precious Guru, supreme refuge worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la huang na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la huang na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la hong na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la hong na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la hong na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la hong na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ye ma la hong na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la hong na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la huang na ma ga ra ba zo je je lo ja na da ra na ye re ma la ga ra ma ma da ze de ba la hong cho je de san jar wa dan je je ge san doi jiang wo wo xia lai be sa san zhao wei jiang guo ran nai xie ya sui jie bai jie la sor wan de jie le zhe ge do bai xian jie la so zhe lang ge do bai xian jie la sen ye jue ge do bai xian jie la zai jie san jie do bai xian jie la xie zar da biang gor zo la mar dan la me zhan jia to ga de wai ne ga mar ten za wan zhe da nie jie ne jie dan be zhe jie ren da jie wan jie le da gui jie sa wan zhe tar ne lama hang bai rai jian da jia ne ran de la mie san san dang ran ge guo zan yang bai qian bo jiu.
To Ratna Shri, the Father, who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind, of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably. The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the 3 realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana. By the power of the 3 chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of their 3 secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. So the Lama Chöpa prayer on page 46 will recite in English only. Embodiment of the victorious ones of 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless, compassionate activities are all embracing, incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land, and the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgun, manifests and then descends, together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratnasri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed, single sufficient source of refuge, master and 2 sons, through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors, and may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam, and bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with subtle workings of karma, cause and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation. With the deepest sadness towards this existence, may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the 4 kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigten Sumgun, boundless light, in the western lotus land called bliss endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Trigumpa Ratnasri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessings of the 3 jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. And now we'll do the Dharma Protector practice, the Soka practice, a brief Dharma offering to the Dharma Protectors, starting on page 1. And Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked, one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables in moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar. Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
dur jin jang la so wan lo mi ngo dan ba dan sar nian je be la ma nan xi je ro je ga ran ga ye zo zo zhe zhang jiu de ba sor wan de zo doi jie zong ong a wan ye dan jia jue nan jie dan nan jie la me jie de be de jie de san jie jie dan mar na ma ya jie ma dan de jie la so jia we la jie zhuo ran jia san nian ge ye dan jian ge jiang zi zo yi jie ro jie ga ran ga ye men de zhe zo da ne ge zhe nan ye zar de zo wang a wen dam jian jiang zong de jian ban guan xia jie jia ro zhen jia zhe ge jian bai ma ne da jiang la so gen be zo din song qi jie zhe ma mo na jiang zhe ha ra nai yin zhong sen dong ra he la bi er nui jian zi ma ra so ji jiang ge jie dor ma na yi jie ro jie ga ran ga ye bar jie ne dong zhao ge zhe dor jie lo ban ge zi sen qi da den ba san xian be da ge sam dong zhe ba ran zi wang a wai na man de sen Zambala noi jie nor da bo ma na man zi la ngan za ma ra da ri jie la jie ya yam jie qi jie dor man do yan jie yi jie ro jie ga ran ga ye jie de lam jo be wan zo ong a wai la le sa ga jar jian da jiu jiang jiu zo zang ri jie ban guan den jie zang ge zo qi jian den be dor man de yi jie ro jie ga ran ga ye bar jie ong ai wai nam sa bar san cho jie ye ye da nyong ma re ne nan da che bar ye ne de da ge da ban kor jie dor man de yi jie ro jie ga ran ga ye da den qi jian zhe ba ran zi ong a wai ge da lan zhen zhong be zo lin jia be lun xiang gun da ga yin zhe jie dor man de yi jie ro jie ga ran ga ye no san xian ne pen san jie lin jia xiang xian be lun ge xiang ge da jian ko wa ren zi ai a wai zhe zhe sim jian ta ye zo jie jie dor ma jia jian de yi jie ro jie ga ran ga ye ra ra dong ra zo xian de pen de xiang shen den jiu jie
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, and Haruka, Glorious Great Bhairava. By nature, you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character, you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, and of all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace and the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior, God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Choki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Saringma, Meulup Sangma, Tekar Droksama, Tingi Chal Sangma, and Chopin Drink Sangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds. Your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four maras. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya Jaya, Siddhi Siddhi, Pala Pala.
Saro don san san don gan zhuo jie, gan zhuo zhuo dan niren ze ge jian ge, xia xie ben jie ma nen da jiang dan, zhi jie yang ge bo nia zhen dan jie, par jian gong bo dun jie zang a dan, na bo dan dan xia san ben jie zhou, ma mo xie wa gan xie nu jian zhe, bo nia le ji za jian san len de, a xie jie zhe le xie zhang ge jie, zhe ye zai ren mo na jiang zhe dan, a ra men sen jie jie nam de zai, zan la ren a re xie nor jie ma, xin jiang ya yun sa de ra he lai, jie jie ge nga nu jian yang le wa, 当街当了藏巴给年些，一点根本点把江南了，一点到了要就见谁当，那的过程都用这来的，上瓦了都送个人不在，你就都用我当人间的。这些在到这边你就当人嘛就这没啥的。人民大杀人间光存所，我个藏瓦三根九八的，这个级别一线就别走，顶上当军将制作蓝本，所论就当不落几节间，头当刚我当在娘家家。干这事就级别下端间，这边打算这来我当着，高当顶上高当干啥讲。二当这边这边啥三讲，当为这是那边给光的，二姐姐当些个不当的，第三当那去演这不人做，几天送过去接人间接，接着等别啥钱瞧不人做，今个等谁个叫龙就难。当街送马尼的在外讲，南街就问这人这不人做，上街等上滚就问班队，跟着的叫南街在八本，年不到这找不东不来，快当龙街接把你等着，给没浪做进不了的见，没了样子的莫切我当。那我道德年别当的人，这些爱把那大面，谁跟将不让真上报当，绿老人家的话可能做，也老能把肉不等真节，上面的为那样我不能做，就是就真就的那，特色买些这东西不能做，也老这些老将不算做。几十浪战就来中顿子，一边着家将官在挖掘，到那上头一见这八当，大当大爷身前当姐姐，拉米祖北上就这八来，个见把见马里些挖当，听见马里领见这不能走，这感谢也来真把咱们姐讲，那边我这做不能在八爷。上马一线挪威去南街，大概上多马人这班子。Sarva karma sudame sedan shaya goro hong ha 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 hoi banga wen sarva tadangat beza ma me menza beza bawa ma samai sadoi woi je jia dormen jore nai kala jenzo den badar All
you guests who have received this offering and giving torma like clouds dissolving in the sky, please depart to your abodes, Vajramu, and return here when I call for you again. Remaining within psychic existence fused with this image, please bestow good health, longevity, and power, as well as every kind of excellence. In the presence of the transcendent conqueror, you vowed to care for us practitioners as lovingly as your own child. May the auspiciousness of the Dharma protectors be present. Do Zambala, summoning good fortune in the rainfall of benefit and happiness text on page 63. Perfect compassion, verify points, names don't exist, generous, equal me with love. Grant me the certainty, lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even mysteries names are gone, lotus born what you blend. See sky fairy rainbow body in manifest joy land of perfect deceiving. Names for confused, they don't exist. Vajrasattva sees real like crystal sea. Deep glory endowed land of perfect splendor, even names for confused but don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in their watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha blessing, grant discerning wisdom, see in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha. There's no words for jealousy. Advocacy bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the open Dharma sphere.
endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist by Roshana Gram Dharma. That too is the seeding ground of adolescences of the 5 get mothers alone life. Eliminated Jodhya, Natogya, Dwelvidaki, these grandly emptiness mastery. Fortune of Profama, Dragurus of Fenor, Nawajalini Dhammas dwell. Awakening life, fortune of Mahamu, drawing the sphere of self-display. Dwell leaders of peace and round grounds supreme and common, powers fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gathered in Fritz Kaidan, serves Garchen liberating powers. Fortune of secret Matra in Dhammakayas expands, dwell with lords and kings. Gentle lighted acts increase to stages mantra day, or taming to sphere. Dwell Makala chord guns of you get easy. The fortune of the light and next. Uji Vaishavanaza, Bod where there was Gadamba, Lion was Kali for all things. Master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your cordon driver from you at pledge. Think of us compassionate, living all our life for champion fortune of cattle, fortune of trees, horses, and wealth of rich country life. Star the fortune of fertile sheep. In of herds and rods for chain of goods and those pesca, tail wealth of rich hunting cows, bulls, used to carry heavy loads of this good fortune be fortune of fine lovely seed. Highly prized gold and silver, for the soul and blessings, grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, with and mirrors gold, Shem Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits swiftly wane as gently, Lord, 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them mirrors gold for Chöpa body for Zambala Dharma. Lunchers fortunate, wet millions longevity, millions life strength and merit. All of lands granted for Jesus, my Chinese kings are reaching forth. Present is fortunate, when the army of King saw the courage of Ukao. As good fortune be them, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect work, good and glory, radiant splendor reaches, strength, humble weapons, miracle powers, Manso Apores, riches, fortune of brave and strong, boys beautiful and virtuous skills, pure spirits preserve, these be the mirrors good fortune, like sun and eastern rise, eastern love like fortune, come like the sweetest southern clouds, southern love like fortune, come like a shrouding mist, western love like fortune, please come here like a river flows northern, flow like fortune, please come here like great falling foam, Baba below like fortune, come like six grains ripe deeply, Lord, like fortune, come fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons, grow fortune of that students, line come like dazzling star garlands, Eastern Vajradadi, be like fortune passing, find eases, demons, hindrances, Southern Judani, bring his sources food and reach, expel life merit reaches, Western Lotus Study, Examine Patu Tamor, Samsara and Nirvana, Northern Action Daddy, be beautiful and lighted, as annihilating dense evil. Was God with you ready? You only all the words for chanting auspicious objects. Big fortunate objects, ye always remain at this place and make this fortune steadfast. 14 times life substance says in a this place protect. Wealth please remain from unchanged. Grant eternal life, being and endless treasures. Grant wealth and merit seeds. Grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Salva City, Alala,
Om Ahom. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajrabody. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yab-yum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the 4 extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru, who is the 3 Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Steady state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Smile, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha, and the Buddha feel great bliss and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chinrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former time. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer from Shanti Deva, The Way of the Bodhisattva, on page 61 in the Blue Prayer Book. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world and hellish states, wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vajrayani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers, may they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms with sport with goddesses and Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it to come who comes to banish dread? This youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses? The 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion. Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Mantragosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless waste, and those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love, with perfect livelihood and sustenance. May they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light, and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same. With clouds of offerings unbounded, may the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvests to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults. And may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them, enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty. May Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Praktya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness, and may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector, to satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky. May I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. Yellow Prayer Book, Long Life Prayers, on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jinken Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Trigumpa Ratnasri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva, Chenrezig.
Thank you so much to all who are joining through live stream and who are here in person. Taishidele.
Thank you to His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche for guiding us, and to Khenpo Tenzin. Please join us this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's commentary on the great songs by Lord Jigden Sumgun from 1:30 to 3, and then Dharma discussion group from 3 to 4. Everyone be well. Take care.